Good morning, all of you. This is Jyoti, pupil teacher of science from Dr. Ganesh Das Devi College of Education for Women, Karnal. Students, you tell me about this question. First, what do we need to perform work? We all need to energy to perform work. Then where do we get energy? We get this energy from the food. Then how do the food transported to different parts in our bodies? So, in this chapter, we will study about the transportations in plants and animals. As we all know, all organisms need food, water, and oxygen for their survival. These substances are transported to various parts of the body. They utilized all these substances to get energy, and then wastes remain. The waste is removed from the body. This all process occur through the transportations. So, what is the definition of transportations? The process of movement of substance from one location to another in an organism is known as the transportations. The process of movement of substance from one location to another in an organism is known as the transportations. Then transportations in unicellular organism. In unicellular organism, transportations is easy. Here, simple diffusion and osmosis involved in this process. Then what is the diffusion and what is the osmosis? What is diffusion? Movement of substances from a area of higher concentration to a area of lower concentration, means movement of substance from a higher concentration to lower concentration is known as the diffusion. In this diagram we can see in this area there is higher concentration of this we can say solute or solvent, whatever this, and this solute or solvent move another side where there is lower concentration. So what is diffusion? Movement of substance from a area of higher concentration to a area of lower concentration until there is a established an equilibrium between both of sides. In diffusion, solute and solvent both can move, and there is no requirement of any semi-permeable membrane. It is very higher in gaseous as compared to liquid and solid state. Then what is osmosis? Movement of solvent through a semi-permeable membrane toward a higher concentration of solute is called as osmosis. For example, plants take water from the soil with the help of the osmosis. In this diagram, solvent move through a semi-permeable membrane towards a higher concentration of solute. So this is known as the osmosis. In osmosis, there is always requirement a semi-permeable membrane, and in this only solvent can move. Not never solute can solute movable. In this process, only solvent can move through a semi-permeable membrane. This is known as the osmosis. Next, transportations in multicellular organism. In multicellular organism, different parts of the body perform different functions in the process of transportations. However, they stay connected so that each part receives its required substances while the unwanted material are eliminated from the body. Simple process like diffusion, osmosis are not sufficient here. for transportation as it require a lot of time. So what is we will discuss about the transportation. This is multicellular organism. Firstly, we will discuss about the trans transportations in plants. We study about the transportations in plants, and in this process, firstly we will study about transpiration. Transpiration is also a type of the क्या इसमें भी क्या होता है, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन से ही होता है वाटर का. तो व्हाट इज ट्रांसपिरेशन इन प्लांट? फर्स्टली मीनिंग ऑफ ट्रांसपिरेशन. ट्रांसपिरेशन is the evaporation of water molecule in the form of water vapor from the plant surface, especially from the stomata on its leaf, is called transpiration. The plants absorb water and minerals nutrient from the soil. Most of the minerals are utilized by the plants, but the water is not fully used up. So, out of 100% of water, about 98% of the water absorbed by the land plants evaporate from the aerial parts of the plants. What is the importance of this transpiration? Means what is the importance of this losses of water by the plants, by the aerial parts of the plants? The first importance is transpiration is very beneficial to the plants because it creates a suction pull which help water to be transported to great height into trees. So this is the importance of this transpiration. And another importance, it also help to lower the plants as body temperature in summer season. समर सीजन में ये प्लांट्स की हेल्प करता है उसके टेम्परेचर्स को मेंटेन करने में. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड ए नेसेसरी एविल because here there is a loss of water. Necessary because there is have a great importance for water, so this is known as a necessary evil. Now in this video we will study about the whole process of transpiration in plants.
Transpiration in plants.
The plants absorb water and minerals through their roots
by the process called osmosis.
by the process called osmosis. The water and minerals absorbed are transported through stem to leaves, flowers, and other parts of the plants through suction force. The transportations take place with the help of cell called xylem. The excess water absorbed by the plants is lost through the stomata present on the leaves is known as the transpiration. Experiment to demonstrate the transpiration in plants. Take a medium sized potted plant. Cover the plant with a transparent polythene and tie it round the base of the stem. Leave the plant in sunlight for a few hours. You will observe drops of water appearing on the inner side of the polythene bag. This experiment shows the transpiration in plants. In this video, we had seen the whole process of transpiration and also perform an experiment to demonstrate the transpiration in plant. Now, we will study about the type of transpiration. There is three type of transpiration. First is the cuticular transpiration. What is the cuticle? Cuticle is the outermost layer present in the plants. So the transpirations of gas or vapors directed to the external membrane of plant is known as the cuticular transpiration. Then second type of the transpiration is the lenticular transpiration. What is the lenticels? Lenticels are the teeny tiny opening that protrude from the stem, twigs and other parts of the plant is known as the lenticels. So what is the lenticular transpiration? The type of the transpiration in which the loss of water through the lenticels of the plants is known as the lenticular या lenticellular भी बोलते हैं इसको lenticular transpiration. Then third is the stomatal transpiration. The evaporation of water from the stomata of the plants is known as the stomatal transpiration. Out of the 100, about 98% of the water is evaporate from the stomata. Now you tell me about this question. First is the define the term transportations. What is the transportations? The process of movement of substances from one location to another in an organism is known as the transportations. Then how do the transportation occur in unicellular organism? In unicellular organism, the transportation system is very simple. It is occur by the simple diffusion or osmosis. Then define the term osmosis. What is the osmosis? The movement of solvent from the lower concentration to the higher concentration of solute is known as the osmosis through a semi-permeable membrane. Then define the term transpiration. What is the transpiration? Transpiration is the evaporation of water molecules in the form of water vapor through the plant surface is known as the transpiration. Now this is your homework. First question, why do the transpiration is called a unnecessary evil? Second is explain the type of transpiration. And third is explain the whole process of transpiration in your own words that you understand from the video. You have to do this whole question in your notebook. Thank you and have a nice day.